Poverty is an ever-growing problem worldwide that many believe we will never find an answer for. And although we may not have an answer to present to you today, we believe we have a solution that may temporarily help in a time of need for many Canadians. The only problem for our fellow Canadians is the government does not always step up into action when it's needed. As of March 31st, 2010, minimum wage was raised to $10.25. A single person supporting only themselves may work a minimum wage job and come in just above the poverty line. This is great, except for the fact that what if this single person has someone else they are supporting? What if they are a single parent? What if they are someone supporting a sick family member or a sick spouse? How is a minimum wage job supposed to get them anywhere when they are coming in just above the poverty cutoff? John Rock, chairperson of the National Council of Welfare, says low asset limits, low earning exemptions, and low welfare rates create the perfect trap, especially for minimum wage is a provincially set number, and being provincially set, we would promote this idea to our member of provincial parliament. The member of provincial parliament in Brantford is Dave Levac from the Liberal Party. We would like to push this idea towards him, being as the Liberals are more into spending than a Conservative Party, which we believe would definitely help in this situation. With minimum wage at $10.25, we feel that a pay increase is not the toughest thing to do for many companies. If they were to increase their pay by a whole dollar to $11.25 an hour, that would be an extra $40 a work to the minimum wage worker, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you multiply that by 52 weeks in a year, you have $2,080, which can definitely come in handy. Even if you were to only raise the minimum wage by 50 cents, which would take it to $10.75, it would still raise the income of the employee quite a bit. At $20 extra a week, 52 weeks a year, that's an average income of an extra $1,040, which may not seem like a lot, but when you think of it, that may be 2 months of groceries almost, that may be 2 months of rent in a low-income housing, or 1 month of rent at a regular house or apartment, which can come in handy to a lot of people. For companies that say that a wage increase is just not possible at this time, let's take an example and look at a company that we all know. In 2010, Walmart's net income was $14.3 million, and that's only their income applicable to common shares. And it has grown $1 million a year for the past 3 years, and this is only their stores. Walmart will have other incomes coming in through their Walmart MasterCards and other systems they have that produce an income for them. However, if for some reason minimum wage does not seem to be the answer, we have another solution. For many people to claim welfare, they need to do many things such as empty their RRSPs or even their children's RESPs. Now, if I'm a single parent and I have to empty my kid's registered educational saving plan to go on welfare, I'm not going to have enough money when it comes time to finally put my kid. The current MP of Brant is Phil McCollman of the Conservative Party. However, with the future election coming up, it could either go to Phil McCollman or Lloyd St. Amand, who has ran for office many times and succeeded. Either way, we would present the idea of possibly not having a dip into your RRSPs or your RESPs in order to be eligible for your welfare. This would then go, of course, to the House of Commons, where it would create a huge debate. Once they came to a solution, if they ever did come to a solution, it would then hopefully rule in favor of supporting us, the Canadians, when I nor any of my group members know what it's like to be a single parent. However, we do know that to have to support more than just yourself on a minimum wage job would be tough, as we all know it is tough to support just ourselves on a minimum wage job. So when you think of this, don't think of it as should minimum wage be raised. Think of it as would I want my kid growing up on a minimum wage that has to support both me and my one or possible more children. because it's not fair to bring a child up in an underprivileged world where they don't get to do the things that a child deserves to do. When they have to start working full-time at age 12, and when they have to not be able to go out with their friends because they have to stay home to do extra work because their parents are, because their mother or their father, whoever the single parent is at home, isn't home to do the stuff that's needed. So think of it that way. And thank you very much for watching our video. We hope you understand where we're coming from.